everyone, Jenny here with Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video we are doing my floss tube. I think this is technically floss tube number 4, I'm not sure. But this is where I do my monthly WIP update and show you the things I bought during the previous month and go over any plans I might have. And today I also have a little surprise, but we're going to talk about that more towards the end of the video. So welcome. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to spend some more time with me. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you are new, I hope you will enjoy this video and consider becoming a part of the family here. And again, my name is Jenny. And again, if you are new, I live in Southern California in the USA. And right now we're actually having some pretty nice weather for the first time in a couple of weeks, but I'm really enjoying it. But anyway, so welcome everybody. And I hope everybody has something to drink. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. We are going to start with all the things that I worked on in the month of November. And again, there's not like a whole lot, but I do have a finish. I did think I was going to have an FFO, a fully finished object, but as it turns out, sadly, the frame that I had purchased, even though the dimensions said it was going to be big enough, actually wound up not being. So I don't know if that's a me problem, but basically I ordered the dimensions based on the dimensions of the finished object, and the dimensions of the frame, apparently they included the actual sides of the frame in that. So who knew? I've never seen that happen. So we do not have an FFO, but we do have a finish. So sorry, we had some technical difficulties there. Sorry about that. Everything wanted to collapse. I guess one of the things I should mention, in case you hadn't noticed, I do have a new filming setup. So I'm no longer using my backdrop. So I don't want to have to keep messing with that backdrop. So welcome to my house. All right, so as I was saying, one thing that you are going to notice starting this month is you're going to start seeing more counted projects. I am still going to continue doing both counted and the stamped kits, but I am really enjoying counted as well. And it's probably going to become a little bit more on the counted and less of the stamped, but there's always going to be both. So I hope that you will all still enjoy that. And all right, let's go ahead and we'll start with one of the stamped that I worked on. This container right here is all the stuff I worked on for the previous month. So that's how I keep track that way. All right, so of course we have our European town. Now I will include pictures from where I was last time versus where I am now, front and back. And I think this is the only one that I actually have that on. I don't think I have any before and after pictures from before other than this one, but I think that's partly because I think it's mostly new starts, but there may have been something I forgot. Also, one of the WIPs you are not going to see is I had started a kit, Autumn Streets or something like that. It was a Joy Sunday kit, a small one that I had started as my work project, and found out that it was I believe it's a stolen design. I don't believe they had permission to use it from, I think it's My Brave Stitch or something over on Etsy. I will include all the information when I do the edit. So I won't show it, and I'm not going to finish it. I did, however, go and buy that pattern from the designer over on Etsy. And again, I will include that information. I think it's My Brave Stitch, something like that. So that's why one of the reasons I'm going to be very careful going forward, trying to make sure that I don't get any more pirated art. So you won't see that one. But we do have our European town. And again, you should have already seen where I was at last time. And I did get good stitches on it, but again, hard to tell. That's the one thing about stamped cross stitch kits, really hard to see really well what you've done. But this is where we are now. And I got more done in the house and filled this in more here. Let me try to bring this closer. Can't really see really well, but so you can see what I've gotten done, hopefully. Then see better from the back, of course, and again, ignore the messy back. Still a work in progress. You'll probably get better as you see me evolve with this stitch. You'll probably see better backs, but who knows? But anyway, this is where we are now. This is European town. Obviously, a very long way to go, but I do love it, and the more that I see it come to life, the more I'm enjoying it. So let me get that one out of the way. That is just all the floss and everything for it. And then next, I guess we're gonna do these kind of just however I pull them out. So could be stamped, could maybe not be. But this particular one, let me get the rest of it here. Okay, so this particular one is the Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. I did restart it. This is when I was telling you about I had started, and it just wasn't working with the way I was doing it. So I ordered new floss, still the 25 count Lugana Easy Count. And this is a design. The artwork is by Amy Stewart, and it was charted by Michelle Sayeda. I apologize if I'm saying this wrong, over at Heaven and Earth Designs. And this is what it's going to look like. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and this finished is it's 750 stitches wide by 535 stitches high. So the finished design is going to be 30 inches wide and 21 3/8 inches tall. And that's on 25 count. So she is big one. And where we have gotten, now again, let me actually pull this up in my RXP. I can't use Pattern Keeper, so I use RXP, Markup RXP, I believe it's called. So let me get this for you. And we will see where I was at. I do like how they Markup RXP gives you all this information on, sorry, I got the light there, where you're at. So basically, there's a total of 400,239 stitches, it says, in this altogether. That's a lot. I am currently at 1,011 stitches, which is 0.25%. So to say that I have a long way to go would be the understatement of the year. All right, so let me show you where I'm at. Let me tell you, on 25 count, 1,000 stitches looks like nothing, because this is 1,011 stitches. Can you believe? I mean, look at it. Compared to my hand, this looks like nothing. And this basically is, I started up here in this corner here, which is where it does recommend that you start. And that's where I'm at. And folks, that is over 1,000 stitches. Can you believe? When you figure each one of these little squares is 100 stitches. So that is where we are at with Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. I am very excited to start it though. And I'm starting to, now I'm going to tell you, I'm almost bet in this first part that I did, I almost guarantee you there's some wrong stitches. I'll bet you. Wrong colors. But as I have progressed, I do feel like it has gotten better for me. And I was a little worried. I was afraid I was going to have to buy fabric a third time. But it is starting to get better for me. So I think we're going to be all right. So let me just put this away. All right, so that is our Merry Mushroom Village Picnic, who Natalia over on Lovecraft Forever, as well as Luna over at the Random Stitcher, are also both doing this piece. So much fun. I am really, really excited about it. All right, so next, what do we have? All right, this next one, this one is another stamped kit. This one I don't have a lot done. I just kind of started it when I wasn't feeling good and wanted something easy to do. But this is the gnome that I had mentioned before that Luna over on Random Stitcher also has. So I had decided to go ahead and start this one since she had it as well. And that is him right there. Absolutely adorable. This one is an 11 count. I think it's the only gnome that I got an 11 count, which means he's going to be 60 by 60 centimeters. And Spring Brand always puts their canvases in a baggie, so I just put it back just to keep it safe. And we'll see where I got here. Again, not a whole lot. I started down here with his shoe, and that's pretty much all I got. That, and I think a little bit over here, and that is all I got done. Not a whole lot. Very pretty color though. It's going to be a really cute stitch. So that is that one. And again, I haven't worked on that one much. That one I just kind of started because again I was looking for something really simple. Okay, put this one back away. Okay, really quick, I think, just to kind of move this one. I have the canvas that I just did last week. I did the stitch along with, which was a silk canvas from One Day Savings. And this, I have it on my Nerge because one, I love it, and two, it makes it easy to do the stitch along. But worked on this part here and then just a little bit right here. I don't know if it's going to pick up the incredible shine on all of these silk floss or on this floss here. Hopefully the shine picks up because it is absolutely gorgeous. But that is all I have gotten done on that one. But that one's going to be so pretty. Let me see if I can find my little picture of it. Okay, here we go. All right, so that one that I just showed you, this is what it is going to look like. You know what, hold on, let me try something here. I don't know, that's kind of dark, but then you can at least see the picture. So it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And just to give you an idea, I mean, look at this floss. You know what, let me turn this back. Okay, look at the shine on this floss. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so this one's gonna really be beautiful. I absolutely love it. I'll probably be working on this one for a little while with my stitch and chat. Okay, that is that one. Let's see, what do we have next? Okay, this next one is also a printed. Maybe they're about even. All right, so this particular canvas is by Sandy over at WIP. She does all her own art. And I believe this is Christmas Fairy Pink and Silver. Absolutely beautiful. She is 50 by 50 centimeters, 14 count. And this is where we are with her. As you can see, I've started on the eye and her face here. I do have a little bit right here that I stitched during Stitch and Chat. Not a whole lot. It's hard to really see with all the colors. You turn it around. There. So that way you get a better idea of how much I've done. And again, because it is printed, I couldn't tell you how many stitches I have in right now, but let's see, if I had to guess, probably, I don't know, maybe 1,500 stitches in it right now. But that is where we are with that one. I love this big frame that I got. Makes it so much easier to work with. I'm just gonna put it over here though for the moment. All right, and that is Christmas Fairy again by Sandy over at WIP. And again, I will include all the information down below in the description box. Okay, because we're gonna go ahead and show you my finished piece. And some of you probably already guessed, maybe all of you already guessed, but it is the piece that I got from my Stitch Quarterly, the Pumpkin Pals. And this is, of course, the picture itself. This is what it looks like. And this is the one, unfortunately, it says finished size is 6 inches by 6 inches, so I got a 6 by 6 frame. No, doesn't work. Again, they must have, when they did 6 by 6 inches, they actually included the frame itself too, which is crazy to me. Let me know if I'm crazy. But this was done on a platinum 14 count Ada by Zweigart. And it did use DMC floss and 2 different colors from Weeks Dye Works. And the finished piece, now it's not been ironed or anything. Oh, and I should say that this is by It's So Emma from Stitch Quarterly at the Fat Quarter Shop. I have another one coming this month in December, and I'm so excited. But all right, let me see if I put it on here and make it easier to see. Really needs to be ironed, so fair warning. But this, see, it really needs to be ironed and washed and ironed still. This is where we're at. That is the finished piece. I love this little hedgehog down here. It's so cute. I just really had a good time doing this one. I mean, I started it, I think it took me a month and a half, which for me, I think that's really good. But I am absolutely thrilled with it. It is so adorable. But I will be washing it, ironing it, and I will be framing it and decorating that frame up nicely because it's absolutely gorgeous. I adore it. Let me know if any of you get the Stitch Quarterly from the Fat Quarter Shop. I am just blown away. Even just the bags. Absolutely just love it. Anyway, so that is my finish. Not sure when I'm going to have another finish. Hopefully it won't be too awful long, but Guarantee you it's not going to be one next time. All right, so let me just put that there for now. All right, now, and then this one, sorry, we're taking too long. This is a Jim Shore piece by Mill Hill called Santa. It's got colored floss and beads. It's going to be a lot of beads in here. The finished design size is going to be 5 inches by 5 inches or 12.7 centimeters by 12.7 centimeters. It is on an 18 count Aida, and it's a paper chart. So again, I'm not going to be able to tell you my percentage or how many actual stitches I have. I want to show you these beads though. Where are they? Here we go. Look at these beautiful beads in here. So pretty. I think each of these baggies have 3 different colored beads. The only thing I can say about, one thing I do not like about the Mill Hill kits, if they're all done the same way, is they takes all the floss and just kind of puts it all together, and like they wrapped it around their hand, and none of it's separated. It doesn't have their DMC numbers, nothing. It's just a wad of floss that you have to separate it all and do whatever, figure it out. That I'm not a big fan of, but is what it is. Otherwise I love it, and I'm going to finish it. And it got those beads, and I think I showed you that one. So, and then these. So I think there's like 9 different colored beads. So there's going to be a lot of beads. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. And again, this is what it's going to look like. This is a new start, so of course no before and after. And again, I think the only before and after picture I have was European Town. But this is where I'm at. So obviously I started on the front of his suit here. I got his little hand and his little pipe, and now this is starting on his beard. And you'll notice all these little holes here, those are all going to be beads. So, but that is where I'm at. This is just my little needle minder. It doesn't match, but I guess it kind of matches the color of the Aida. But yeah, that is where we are at with Jim Shore's Mill Hill Santa kit. I'll be continuing obviously with this one. All right. So let's see, where are we at? Okay, oh yes. This is a pattern, it's a stitch along that Catkin and Lily, or Kat over at Catkin and Lily, started over on her channel. I think she just started it on, I think it was it the 23rd or 20? Something, about a week ago she started this. It is a pattern from this book by Max Pigeon, founder of Pigeon Coop, and it is, I think he has multiple books. This one is the Cross Stitch in the Forest, and basically you get 25 patterns in this book, and I think I got this book for like $20 on Amazon. And the pattern that we are doing is this one. That is what she is doing for the stitch along. And hold on one moment. Okay, I wanted to go get my project book because it has a bunch of the information that I want for this. This one, it's on the fabric I got from Zeal Nava over on Etsy. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, and I apologize if I'm not. The color is Silver Glitter, and it is a 14 count Aida. And I am doing 2/1 full cross stitch, and the finished design is going to be 6 inches by 6 inches, or 15.2 centimeters by 15.2 centimeters. It does have 10 different DMC colors. And okay, again, I showed you that picture, which is that one there. And where I am at is right here. I am ahead of where I need to be, but I did that. I started a little early on purpose just because it's hard for me to do sales at all because of my work schedule, and timing and everything can be very difficult for me. So I did get a jump on it just in case I wind up lagging a little behind later on. Just ignore my little donut needle minder. But that is where we were at. I think I've gotten a good start on it. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. And I don't know if the camera is going to pick up the sparkles in the fabric, but I thought it would make a beautiful backdrop behind these parts that you don't stitch. Hopefully it's picking it up, but I have my doubts. It typically doesn't. So anyway, that is where we are with Max Pigeon Coop's Blizzard Valley. And if you'd like to get in on that sale, I'm sure you could join at any time. Just head on over to Kat's page, Katkin and Lily, and again, all that information will be down below. Any channel I mentioned, any website, anything will be in the description box below. All right, seems like that is it. Again, I am surprised. I did think that I had more than that, so hopefully I'm not forgetting something. All right, so we are going to go over my haul, things that I have bought in the month of November, which I don't have a whole lot here. Let's see. One of the things I am most excited about, Andrew over at the Runner Stitcher. If you don't follow him, please go check him out. Such a sweetheart. He's absolutely adorable. And his channel is awesome. His stitches are awesome and beautiful. It's just great. But I was actually watching, he has it in more than one of his videos, but he inspired me for this purchase. This is, let me pull it out here. This one is Saga by Long Dog Samplers. One, I thought it would be nice to have a stitch that's all one color, or mostly, for the most part, one color. And then two, I just love all the pictures within the picture. I absolutely love it. Let me pull this out here. You are probably all familiar with this, but it is, again, Saga by Long Dog Samplers. The size, it is 389 stitches by 504 stitches. It is going to be a good size. This is what it looks like. I just love, though, all these pictures within the pictures. Absolutely gorgeous. And it even has, I noticed when I was going, because I have the paper pattern, so it is, I am going to be doing it on paper, via the paper pattern. But I noticed that it has a couple of optional sections that you can do. I believe that you could do instead of a couple that are already in this pattern, that you could change it out. So I thought that was interesting. I have to say, though, when looking at that versus what they already have in their pattern, I'm just going to stick with what they already have. That was my preference. And I am going to be doing it on an 18 count Zweigert Ada in ivory. And this is what the fabric looks like. It obviously, it's huge. It's huge. I'm not even going to bother undoing the whole thing. But this is what it looks like. But I decided to spice it up a little bit. Spicy to me. Instead of doing it in the black, which if you've watched any of my other videos, you've probably heard a million times, black is probably my least favorite color to stitch. So instead of doing it in black, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but Forbidden Fiber Co. has a section on their website, their store, for floss called Oopsies, which is, you know, maybe a color didn't come out the exact color that they were looking for, their right shade that they were looking for, whatever the case might be. So they call it an oopsie skein and sell those. And I believe it said that they equal about 45 skeins, you know, typical size skeins worth of floss. And I believe it had even said at one point perfect for large products like Long Dog samplers. So perfect. And the one I decided to go with, and I really had a hard time choosing because they have some beautiful colors on there. Wish I could have gotten lots of them. But this is the color. Look at that. Just look at the size of this skein. Now I know it said that, I guess when you unwind this, if you cut each in, it made perfect yard length floss. So that's what I'll be doing after. I'll unwind this and obviously lay it out and then cut the ends. Look at that. I think that is going to be gorgeous. So excited about it. I had trouble not starting this one already. I'm so excited. I absolutely love it. I just think I don't even want to mark up my fabric. So I'm trying to decide if I should be really brave and not even mark up my grid lines and just pray that I don't count wrong. But anyway, so that is Long Dog Sampler. But I am so excited about this purchase. I did not start it because I wanted to show you guys first. And let me put this back. And thank you, Andrew, over at the Runner Stitcher, for being such an inspiration. Because your beautiful stitches over there are what made me go and get this. I adore it. Okay, so we got that. I did also pick up a couple of more of the Dimensions Gold collections, just because I think I'm going to slowly collect them just because I like the quality of the finished pieces because I've seen other people's. And what I have picked up is I picked up Winter's Hush, which, hold on a moment. Let me see if hold on. All right. Okay, we're just going to turn that off for the moment because so we don't have that glare. Winter's Hush, and it is 16 count gray Aida, comes with the needles and instructions, and this is what it looks like. Obviously a perfect one for Christmas time or winter time at all. I mean, it doesn't even have to be Christmas, it just says winter really. And it is beautiful. It does have this gray Aida here and the floss. So absolutely love that one. And then I also got Japanese Garden. This one is 16 count light blue Aida. Comes with the needles and instructions. So neither of these two come with beads. I know that, what is that one? I think it was the Winter Fairy or something that I had gotten. That one had beads. But these neither of these two appear to. But this is Japanese Garden. I absolutely love and adore this picture. It's so pretty. Still got a glare, sorry. It's just plastic. But that's the light blue Aida and the floss. So let me know if you guys would like to see an unpackaging of these just to see what all you get in the kit, what it looks like. I'd be happy to do one. Just let me know if that's something you want to see. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on because let me me know if you guys like the natural light better or bright light. All right, then what do we have? I don't have much left here. Let's see. I think that's it. Okay, sorry, I got all my stuff behind me. Working out this new setup here. Let me know what you guys think of it. Do you prefer it to the backdrop? Let me know what you think. All right, so we have my fiber of the month. Fabric of the month. Woo. All right, so first we will do from Forbidden Fiber Co. And they have so many different options to choose from. This time I decided to try the Ada Zweigert in 18 count. But as you can see, look at all these different options that you have. You can get linen, Lugana, Zweigert, whatever Bristol is, probably another linen, I don't know. If you guys know, be sure to let me know. But with my eyesight being what it is, I just can't do these higher counts. The 25 has been a struggle. I can definitely not do. I mean, I did get a 28 count Lugana. I think it was my first month, and I will at some point try to use that one because it's beautiful. But going forward, I won't be getting small counts like that. I can't. All right, and this one was in Fossil, and again, they are all 1/4 yard. And this is the color. Hopefully it's going to pick up well. It's kind of a stormy bluish gray. As you can see, this is how big it is. But I think that is going to be beautiful. But yeah, it's like a bluish gray. I don't know. Hold on. I'm sorry for this lighting, but I feel like you get a better, I think it's better this way. I think you get a better, truer color scale of it. But anyway, that is that one, the one from Forbidden Fiber Co. Let me put this back away here. Sorry if you hear the outside noise. It's a beautiful day today. I think it's like 75, like perfect for me, Fahrenheit. So we got the door open here, just enjoying the fresh air while we can before it gets cold again. Okay, and hopefully you are all still here with me, because I do have some fun news coming up. All right, so we have 2 fabrics from the Stitch Me. This first one, and again, I get all quarter yard. This one's going to be in 16 count. It's called Space Rock. And these are all serged all the way around. So is the Forbidden Fiber Co. But look at that. Look at the colors in that. And it's gonna be the same size, but they cut. I think they cut theirs maybe a little bit different. Not sure, but that is going to be beautiful for the right project. So, all right. So that was Be Stitch Me's Space Rock. All right, and then the last piece that I have, another fabric from Be Stitch Me. It's called Sugar Cream Pie, also 16 count 8 at 1/4 yard. Okay, see, Sugar Cream Pie, and this is the color. Another very pretty color. I haven't gotten one yet that I don't love the color. And I love how they serge it in a different color. I don't know. I just like it. I love how they do it. I love how it looks. And hopefully that is picking up, because I'm not sure that it is. It's because it actually looks a little more peachy pink than I'm seeing in the camera. Hold on. We're going to do the light thing again. I don't know. Maybe this one's picking up better with the light on. But anyway, let me know what you think. And if any of you get any of these fabrics of the month, or if you get different ones, and if you do, what do you get? I would love to know. All right. That is my haul. I think everything that I got, except for some patterns that I got. I only got just the patterns, haven't gotten the stuff to start them yet. One of the ones I wanted to show you was Castle in the Sky from, I believe it's Masterpieces over on Etsy. Let me open this for you. Okay. Recommended fabric is 18 count Aida, which that will be what I do. It's 500 by 923 stitches. It's going to be very, very big. Let's see, get the picture here. You know what? I'm sorry. Let's do this again. Off, on, off, on. Sorry about that. We'll get this figured out. But that is Castle in the Sky. It is so beautiful. And she has a YouTube page, and she has several videos where she's working on this. And it's in ASMR. So you just hear the sounds of the stitching. And it is stunning. And I don't know if you see it, but in those clouds, it looks, you see dragons. It's just stunning. I will leave her YouTube information as well as her Etsy shop down below as well. It's so beautiful. I really look forward to starting that one. I do have quite a few though. I have collected quite a few already in a short amount of time to work on. Let's see, I got a couple of different Christmas stitches here. Now, that one that I was telling you about, that was a, I believe, a pirated picture. Not that one. Where'd it go? Okay, well, it's like this one, but not quite. It's the autumn one. And it is, does it have their information in here? My Brave Stitch. That is the name of it, the name of the artist. And so I went on and purchased it. And when I did, I got, it's a set of 2 patterns. This is the autumn one that I was talking about. This is the other one. I have them both now. So I did go ahead and purchase it from her. And designed by My Brave Stitch. So I did, she has a bunch of beautiful different patterns on there, so I do recommend going and checking her out. But anyway, so I did get that one. And let's see, do I get any other new ones? I got a few of them, but these here, this one, and this one, are all works by Sandy over at WattleBiz. These are just the patterns. Just love them all. I love all of these, and I actually love this RXP program for tracking the stitches. So, all right, so finally we are at that. So sorry, everybody. I will try to edit some of this stuff out. So that, let me make sure I'm not, check my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything. My December plans, I am definitely starting the Saga Long Dog Sampler project. Going to continue, of course, with my Santa stitch from Jim Shore at Mill Hill. When my stitch quarterly comes for December, I'm probably going to start that. I will do a video unpackaging of it for you first to share it with you guys, but then I will probably start that. I'm going to continue with my Blizzard Valley Salve by Pigeon Coop. And I'm probably going to continue to work on my European town as well as my Christmas Fairy Silver and Pink by Wadabiz, Sandy over at Wadabiz. And I have to put together my 2025 plan. So I'm going to do my best to try to make a plan and stick to it. Again, hard for me to do with my schedule, but I am going to do my best. So there will probably be other stitches that I do as well, but those absolutely definites for the month of December. Okay, I think that covers everything except for dun, dun, dun. I reached 300 subscribers, and that means it is time for a giveaway. So excited. Now, originally I wanted to be able to send somebody something, but I have Stitchy family all over the world, and that might not be feasible. So what I've decided to do instead is I'm going to purchase a Heaven and Earth design for the winter. Now, this would just be the pattern, not like a whole kit, obviously, or whatever. So it would need to be a not to exceed of $25. I'm going to do one giveaway this time, and then probably maybe two when I hit the 500 mark, but one this time. Now, if the winner would rather not have a Heaven and Earth design, if there's maybe an Etsy shop or whatever that I'm able to purchase a design for somebody else, I would consider that as well. So what we are going to do, if you would like to participate in this giveaway, just use the word in the comments, use the word joy in the box down below. Leave a comment with the word joy. We are going to run this, let's see, how long should we do this for? I want to make sure everybody has a chance to see this video and participate. So I think we'll run it to up until, well, I'm going to say the end of December. You have until the end of December to get your name in there, joy. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everybody who wants to participate and puts the word joy in the description box. I'm going to put you on like a spin wheel, and we will spin it together for the winner. In order to win, I'm sure you will need to be willing to share your email address with me, because in order to purchase it as a pattern for you online, I'm going to have to be able to get it to you via your email. So, or I guess unless you prefer to have the paper pattern, then you would need to share your mailing address where you would like it mailed to, whichever your preference is. So very excited about that. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you so much for deciding to become a part of my channel here. I appreciate you all so much, and this is just one way of saying thank you to all of you, and I hope there will be a lot more giveaways. And I'm just so excited about it. And oh, and I should say, you do need to be a subscriber to win, because this is to give back to my subscriber family. So anyway, make sure you leave the word joy in the comment box down below. I will probably mention it in some videos throughout the month that I do as well. But one thing I will never do is I will never put it in the description of the video. So you will never see, you know, WIP and chat plus giveaway. I'm never going to announce it that way, because I only want my Stitchy family to have the chance to win. So be careful that you don't say anything about giveaways or anything in the description when you leave your comment. Just make sure you somehow use the word joy. So that way only those of you who are part of my Stitchy family will have the chance to win. All right, well, I wish you all luck. So excited, and thank you again. I love you guys. I'm so appreciative that you decided to become a part of my channel here. I love you guys. And if you have not already subscribed, you enjoyed this video, go check out my other videos and consider hitting that subscribe button. And if all of you could give me the thumbs up, I appreciate it, helps me out. And that's it for today, everybody. Sorry about no stitch and chat this week, but instead you get this. And let me know what you think about the new filming setup, whether you prefer the natural light or the other lights. I'll probably play with these lights and maybe try to move them around to see what works better. But anyway, I could go on and on, so I'm just going to zip it now. All right. I wish all of you a very safe week, a very blessed week. I love you guys, and now it's time to get stitchy with it. Bye-bye.